what you're feeling.
Okay, it's ready.
Thank you.
What kind of part-time job did she have anyway, mixing drinks like this? Duh. Come on. With those thoughts swirling around my head, I drank the drink Tsumugi handed me.
Shuichi!
Come again.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll be back. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying those, Blade. A lot of great things came from that game. This is a set for photo shoots, huh? There are a bunch of backdrops here. This is an incredible setup. Let's make sure we got everything. Let's also look very carefully. Very carefully. For any Monokumas. I'd like by the end of the game to get at least one chapter where we got all of the hidden Monokumas. I don't know how likely that'll be. But it's important to set some goals. I'll investigate around here a little more. Probably just need to talk to her, I think. Even with all these materials and tools, if it's by myself? I see. Cosplay is fun to do with others, right?
Yeah.
There's no point doing it by myself.
Do you want to try?
Hey, Shuichi, do you want to give it a try? Come on, try cosplaying with me.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just plain fun to become fictional characters. To become a completely different person and feel like you're part of a different world. It's like magic.
Right, right?
Doesn't that sound interesting? Don't you want to live in a fictional world?
But
I'm investigating right now.
All right.
Then let's do it later. Let me know when you feel up to it. I'll help you become your favorite character, whether it's from an anime, manga, or game.
You can't.
However, even if you're just trying it out, you gotta cosplay with love.
okay.
Okay. Was that it? Okay. So we have a dress up date with Tsumugi next time. Cool. And let's look at the map. So we're over there, and that's gonna. Oh, that's ours! Get our lab! But we also want to make sure we don't miss any freaking Monokumas. Well, I guess they're remastering a bunch of Final Fantasies to put on Nintendo. They must have paid a lot of money to get more of that, to finally get those rights back. And they need to, because the Switch does not have that many great games on it. It's like 3. If that. Doesn't really warrant buying the system quite yet. But what they just announced here could be pretty good. Really, Blade? You could cosplay as Sombra? Cool. Do you have the witch outfit? Because she has like that really long like hair. That's pretty cool. What's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing?
Weirdo.
There's an angel statue and a demon statue next to the stairs. Don't chapels usually have those? Yeah. This place makes you feel like there is no god, but then there's this. Is that coincidence or just Monokuma's sense of humor? I vaguely knew that, Blade. I took Spanish way back when I was in junior high and high school. I then promptly forgot everything about it. This also looks like an open lab. Whose lab is it? Should check inside to be sure.
Huh?
Is this really... This is kind of how I expected it to be.
That's true.
This looks like your research lab.
Okay.
It is, right?
Well...
Let's see what's in here, but I'm getting a bad feeling from this place. Bad feeling. This is already kind of creepy. With the clockwork. And the rocking chair rocking by itself. Get in my way. I'm gonna clean this place up. This is all my way. I can't hit that? There we go. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Cool animation. Yeah, okay. Let's get to investigating. There's a bunch of files lined up. It looks like about 50 of them. What are these files for? I picked one up at random and flipped through it.
Huh?
It contains photographs of murder scenes and the tricks the culprits used.
Huh?
What is this? I hurriedly looked through the other files and found that they were all similar. It's a file containing all the tricks used for murders. It appears so.
Well...
Does this incident really happen?
No.
Did this incident really happen? I can't be sure, but there are pictures of the scene. And all these cases seem feasible. Feasible, huh? Then this would make a good guideline for anyone who wants to commit murder.
I'm kidding.
Well, I doubt anyone that's stupid is to use a file that's accessible to everyone. Maki picked up a file at random and started flipping through
You
it.
got a minute?
Huh? This file doesn't have any photographs. It's all just drawn illustrations, but...
Huh?
Illustrations. Maki began pulling files, one after the other, off of the shelf.
Okay.
The newer files have photographs, but the older ones have illustrations? But why? Are the old ones just fictional? The first few files have only illustrations, but the others have photographs. Is there a reason for that? You should do that, Blade, for Halloween. I think that'd be fun. Chemicals shelf. Bottles line the shelves behind the glass door. Are these...
Got a minute?
It looks like
I
poison.
knew it.
So you think so too, huh?
That's true.
There's no way that can be normal medicine in the ultimate detective's lab. She opened the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Yeah, I know what some of these are. They're definitely poison.
Then-
In that case, we should try to dispose of them. We don't want anyone accidentally...
What's the point?
Even if we get rid of them, Monokuma would just replace them. So it's useless doing that. It would only be a temporary solution. Temporary. She wants to make sure no one will ever use them.
By the way,
Even so, I'm surprised they have so many in here. There's poison for instantaneous death, as well as the ones that can inflict various symptoms. Depending how you use them, you can set up different gimmicks.
But
This doesn't feel like an ultimate detective's lab. It's more like a criminal's lab.
I see.
It's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. Ooh. Suppose that's right. There's a fine line between criminal and detective. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Anyway, I've investigated all the places that concern me. Everything here has to do with death.
Because...
Well, that is your job as a detective, especially in this killing game.
okay.
I know. The only time I can use my detective talent is after someone dies. A detective can't save anyone. I'm only useful after it's already too late. You protect future people from dying.
Did
That's
you
what I think.
want to die?
Why are you so upset all of a sudden? Do you want to die?
Huh?
You'd kill me just for that?
That's right.
Nah, I understand why Maki-Roll would say that. Your face looked pretty gloomy. You have the high noon voice. Nice.
Kaito.
With a face as gloomy as that, I can't believe you're my sidekick.
Keep your chin up.
Be more proud of yourself, Shuichi. Everything you've done till now is amazing.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's true.
That's why you should be careful.
Huh?
What do you mean?
You don't know?
Because of how well you did in the class trials, future culprits have their eyes on you. Ooh. The next culprit might come after you.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you don't need to worry about that. I won't let anyone mess with my sidekick.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna protect both of you. It's the hero's job to protect his sidekicks.
I don't understand.
Good to hear, Kara. I wish I had some money for pizza. Probably cook it during Critical Role. What if I end up as a future culprit?
Huh?
Are you stupid? That's impossible.
Ew.
How can you believe in people so easily?
I believe in you.
Didn't I tell you before? I believe in people I want to believe in. And if they betray me, it just means I made a bad call believing in them. Of course, you're one of the people I want to believe in, Maki Roll. She's not saying stop calling you that.
By the way,
Why are you even here? Did you finish playing tag with Kokichi?
Jeez.
I lost track of him. I can't find that guy anywhere. Couldn't find him. But he still has the motive card key, right?
Ah.
Yeah, he should still have it. There's a chance that Kokichi could have used the card key and gone somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, he ended up getting away, but look what I found.
Got it.
It's a flashback light. Oh, nice.
Ah.
Found one.
Of course.
He's not useless. I am worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. So let's all gather in the dining hall.
what?
I'm coming too. Wait a minute. There are other places I want to check first. Can I meet up with you later?
Huh?
Oh, yeah? Then I'll go on to head to the dining hall.
Well,
You're not going to check this place?
I believe in you.
I'll let Suichi handle it. You got this, right, Shuichi? Sure, man. You don't need to know that there's poison and ways to kill people. Just spelled out in the room. Then once you're done, come to the dining hall. Thanks, man.
ew.
You didn't even complain. You seriously are his sidekick now. I can't even argue with that. You didn't argue about being called Maki Roll. That means you accept it. That means it's your new nickname. Cutie Pie. Maki Roll. I'm so glad we actually found a Monokuma. It made me feel horrible that I couldn't find a hidden Monokuma last chapter at all. We had 0 out of 5. Behind here. Anything? No? Here's a question. Does that mean this is the highest level? 'Cause I'm seeing like... I don't see any place to hook something up. So that might be the highest level we can go. I want to still investigate the computer room. But I think we probably won't be able to. Can we go in here? Angie, you had strange methods, but you rejected the killing game and wanted us to live in harmony. But all that was taken away for some stupid reason. I never knew you're a Atua, but I will never forget you. Nice. Okay. I guess we are done with that section of the building. Let's see if we can even go in here. Kyo, you said how you come to terms with death determines how you live. Perhaps I understand what you mean. By facing Kaede's death, I was able to embrace my own talents and move forward.
But
I don't know if I'll ever truly understand your answer. His answer, he, she, its answer is wrong. Very creepy. Nope. Okay, so we have a stone, a levy stone, which from what I understand has to do with water? Pretty sure. Where's water? Pool? Well, Kara, I thought you said it was ordered, and now you're telling me it's not? Come on. It's easier to do it on the computer because you can pay for it on the computer, but phone calling is usually the quickest. I don't like saying my card over the phone, which is weird. Even for my house. I feel safer ordering it online. We're talking about pizza. I feel like this is where we all first started, so I guess maybe it wouldn't have another entrance or exit or something like that. Where's another good spot? It is called Levystone, right? Trying to look at it. Also, we got his mask. I don't think we can look at it. Okay. It's not easier on their website. Their orders seem to be jammed. Yeah. It must be really good pizza if you're going through all that trouble. Oh, then you'll have to pick one of those 3 there, Blade. And then make it and be it. It'll be cool. What about the backyard? Like back here. It's a lot cleaner. And now there's a gigantic thing there. I don't think was there last time. I think that's the stone that Gonta sees. Yeah, Car, Blade's been talking about doing some cosplay for Halloween. Overwatch people like Sombra, McCree, Tracer. I think it'd be pretty cool. Probably couldn't get away with the McCree with the cigarette in his mouth, to be honest. Not for that grade. Might be a little off. Might need to stick with, I think Tracer would be fun. Tracer probably seems the easiest to me. Can we go, like, can we get over there? We cannot. Kibo, what you got? Guide me. We haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone.
I knew it.
He's not in the courtyard. Is he inside?
Yeah.
Probably right. But apparently Kokichi is quite good at hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome. Yeah.
What is it?
Why do you look so surprised? It's nothing.
How about this?
Please tell me. You don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends.
Then...
Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human.
That's robophobic.
You're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore. Really? Oh, anyway, Shuichi. That black object over there looks suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border. What? Black object, red border. Oh, this thing. Object with indentation. Oh. Found it. Oh yeah, totally. Makes yep. That's how it works. Uh-huh. The buildings combine! What did you do to my lab? It's going in super deep. I'm positive this strange building is an ultimate lab. From the machines in the sci-fi feel, I'd deduce that it's Kibo's lab.
All right.
I'll check inside. Right next to Muse? Oh man. Actually combined with Muse. That's almost bad. It looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere.
I knew it.
It's definitely Kibo's lab. Nice. I mean, I feel like I'm in Star Wars right now. You're gonna get a little beard to go with it, Blade. That's full throttle. Do it. Is there really nothing to click on in here? There is literally nothing to click on except these guys. And the monitors, but we don't care about the monitors. Whose lab is this?
Huh?
Isn't it yours?
No way!
I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now?
Is that all right?
but I imagine that a lot of things in here would really help you out. You should take a look. No, I do not want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo?
That's right.
Anyway, I prefer a more Japanese theme since I like that food, like food the most. Why can't I read that?
Unfortunately.
Even though I can only stare at it. So, how could you prefer the food? At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab, and a porch with wind chimes. I mean,
Okay.
that actually sounds pretty nice. That would be nice. Doesn't seem like Kibo is going to use this lab. Well, he's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about it. Finished invest. Kaito should be waiting in the dining hall. I should gather everyone there. Didn't even have to talk to Mew. I spoke with everyone and told them to gather at the dining hall. After a time, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. Favorite prepositional phrase of the game. In the dining hall.
All right.
Looks like everyone's here. Let's get started.
Oh,
Oh, what about Kokichi?
Ugh.
Forget about him. It's his fault for messing around with like that. I guess. He must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my magic.
I magically looked all over the school, but he was nowhere to be found. Magically? No one can find him, huh?
Hey,
He might have used the motive's card key to enter a place we're unaware of. Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. Okay, next time I see him, I just gotta catch him and gas. Anyway, let's try out this flashback light.
Actually,
But I'm still uneasy about these flashback lights. Are they really okay to use?
no.
Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back, you know?
Right.
So we've got no choice but to use it. The memory we'll get from this is our only clue for magic.
seriously?
I agree with fish sticks over there.
What did you say?
Who are you calling a chunk of breaded fish? For someone who looks like a canned tuna, you make some pretty good comebacks. You know nobody likes you right now, bro. Who are you calling a water shredded fish?
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi. I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you.
you got me.
Thanks for the compliment. So, why are we all my merry friends gathered here?
Is that all right?
First things first, what did you do with that card key?
Ah.
Oh, so you're worried about that. Well, relax. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the card key.
Huh?
You couldn't use it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead.
but
You don't seem too disappointed about not being able to use it.
shit.
Glad to hear that, Kara. Now I'm looking forward to pizza in a few hours for me. I am disappointed, dang it. I wanted to use the card key. I smell another lie.
Cut it out.
Whatever. Talking to him is a waste of time.
You know,
We've got more important things to do.
Ah.
Oh, the flashback light. Let me see that. Kaito doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch. Of course I do. Egged on by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard. And once again, the world warped. You know, friend Taro was looking at us with that weird message at the beginning of the chapter. Maybe this is like a training program for us as a detective. The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means. All at once, I remembered. Yeah, things are just being destroyed. Like the world's dying. Meteorites! What happened with the meteorites? I remember TV shows and the internet's talking non-stop about those meteorites.
What's that?
There was a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time.
Nice to meet you all.
Russ, thanks for hitting me on that host. Appreciate it. A research said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated.
so
There were also a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets.
As the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end.
Going to hear that too. Unless someone does something, world will end.
It's magic. I mean, these people were always handing out flyers on the street corners.
I saw flyers all over the city too. They said mankind deserves damnation.
Wait, what? Really? I remember seeing those posters, but that's... Really? Go do it somewhere else. And the meteorites. What ended up happening to the meteorites? We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down.
What?
Then what happened to that plan? The one to save the world from the meteorites.
Could it be?
I just remembered that. It was called the Gopher Project, right? Or Gopher? I think Gopher. I think Gopher has 2 F's in it. I could be completely wrong. It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity.
But
I remember that too, but the Gopher Project? Didn't it fail?
What?
Is that true?
That's true.
That's what I heard too, but I can't remember why.
What's that mean?
So... we can't remember anything past that again.
Okay,
I can't either. I don't remember anything about Gopher. Mankind deserves damnation.
huh?
Mew? F that.
The fuck's going on?
We're already danged here. Being stuck with you losers is the worst heck there is.
You.
The you losers part wasn't necessary. Tired of this. Let us out of here. Let us out. Pull us out.
Seems like
She's really upset.
What happened?
Mew, calm down. It's okay. Gonta will protect you. In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect the other memories. The ultimate hunt that was after us. The joint funeral. The meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop?
Shuichi.
It'll be okay, Shuichi. Just a little more.
Huh? See?
We probably need one more. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing. One more thing. What is Kokichi? But I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like, if we were all actually all dead, and this was the afterlife,
Huh?
Always messing around.
it's saying stupid stuff. It's not stupid. If meteorites can happen, then anything else can happen too.
Because
Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom.
well, you know.
That's why if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread, or some weird technology, or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space, or magic. That's like science fiction. Thought our theme was magic. That's just your theme, Miko.
Seriously? Come on.
That's just stupid. It's like the setting of some third-rate anime or game. Do you think I'm making this up? But then how do you explain the flashback lights, exosols, and even Monokuma? We may not be used to it now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Which means it wouldn't be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happened.
Shut up!
First off, I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space.
my bad.
Oh, you're right, sorry.
What did I do?
Just hurry up so I can get out of here.
Wait.
You shouldn't think like that about getting out of here. Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being. Oh, you finally learned to read the air. Good job, robot.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I'm learning every day.
Hey,
Before we go, going to put manhole cover back how it was.
'Cause Gonta, gentlemen.
If we want to challenge Underground again, this time Gonta definitely.
You're so dumb.
No one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again.
Shut up!
Don't look down on hard work.
Yeah.
Himiko, you've really changed. It is what I'd like to say, but working hard at escaping from there is pointless.
Like I thought.
No matter how much you changed, of course you'd think that. We can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out.